Susan has run a number of play-ins in a virtual context on JamKazam. So for those of you that were during the pandemic following all of our efforts to get people playing online, in fact, Susan gave a seminar on how to use JamKazam. So Susan, do you want to weigh in a little bit about maybe what you can help us also foray into the next topic, which is finding musicians, because obviously on JamKazam you don't have to find space, but there are considerations. So if you can maybe let us know what the considerations you need people to have available in order to use JamKazam, and then also the mechanism you use to find players.
Yeah. So, you know, during the pandemic, everyone was really desperate to play, and they were willing to do extraordinary things to continue playing. And so, you know, some people were willing to actually learn new technology in order to be able to play. And there were, at the height of things, there were quite a lot of people who were doing it. I think now that people are playing together in person again, there's not as much interest in it, but I still think that we should continue to keep this online community going, because it is a way for people to play together who would normally not get to do it. And last year we did this very, very neat all Mozart play-in, where we just asked the community of people, and at that time there was a directory that I was maintaining, which we no longer need now that it's very easy on ACMP to indicate what online services you're proficient at. And so we advertised to these different places and let people know. And all you had to do was say that you were interested in what your instrument was. And then Stephanie and I put together a bunch of different ensembles because Mozart wrote so many different pieces for so many different instruments. And we were actually able to keep everyone gainfully employed for at least 2 sessions during the afternoon. And then at the end, we all enjoyed singing some of Mozart's dirty canons, which was a lot of fun. So I think I do think this is a good thing to do. I also think is an idea that Bob and I once talked about that we never pursued, which was also the idea of using multiple houses, you know, having people be a host at their house, lots of people doing it at the same time. So it was kind of like a movable feast, although you didn't have to go from house to house, but we could arrange that people who wanted to do it would go to the house of the person who could accommodate the kind of group that they wanted to play in. And you know, the thing that's not good about that is that there's no opportunity for everyone to get together at the end and talk to each other. But I don't know how much that actually happens at play-ins anyway. So these are 2 basically no cost ways of having play-ins that you know, I think we should continue to think about just to spread it around.